and gentlemen, welcome to Fort Knox, Kentucky. I'm Howard Cusick, your narrator for today's graduation ceremony. This ceremony is conducted by ROTC cadets, marking the successful completion of basic camp. Cadets from colleges and universities across the nation will celebrate the successful completion of 31 days of challenging training. The graduating unit today is the 6th Regiment of Basic Camp. The commander of troops for today's ceremony is Cadet Davis from Newman University. The color guard is comprised of cadets that were hand-selected throughout the regiment. They are under the direction of Drill Sergeant Corey Madison from the 104 Training Command. Also participating in today's ceremony is the 81st Readiness Division Band, under the direction of Chief Warrant Officer 2 Robert Slade. The drum major for today's ceremony is Sergeant First Class Billy East. The cadets of the 6th Regiment are now formed on the field. Each regiment has had the honor of having bestowed upon it a namesake. This namesake is a remembrance of a general who was commissioned through the Army ROTC program and has achieved great success throughout their career. 6th Regiment has had the distinct privilege of honoring Major General James E. Rudder. Major General James Rudder was born May 6, 1910 in Eden, Texas. After graduation from Texas A&M, Rudder had been commissioned a second lieutenant of infantry in the United States Army Reserve. Called to active duty in 1941, Rudder took part in the D-Day landings as the commanding officer of the United States Army 2nd Ranger Battalion. His U.S. Army Rangers stormed the beach at Punta Hoc, scaling 100-foot cliffs under enemy fire to reach and destroy German gun batteries. The battalion casualty rate for this perilous mission was greater than 50%. Rudder himself was wounded twice during the course of the fighting. In spite of this, they dug in and fought off German counterattacks for 2 days until relieved. He and his men helped successfully establish a beachhead for the Allied forces. 7 months later, Rudder was assigned command the 109th Infantry Regiment, which saw key service in the Battle of the Bulge. Rudder earned military honors including Distinguished Service Cross, the Legion of Merit, Silver Star, Bronze Star with Oak Leaf Cluster, Purple Heart with Oak Leaf Cluster, French Legion of Honor with Croix de Guerre and Palm, and Order of Leopold, it's a Belgium award with Croix de Guerre and Palm. He was a full colonel by the war's end and was promoted to Brigadier General of the United States Army Reserves in 1954 and Major General in 1957. He returned from war to serve as the mayor of Brady, Texas. Rudder won the 1956 state land commissioner election and became vice president of Texas A&M University in 1958. Rudder became president in 1959 and president of the entire A&M system from 1965 to his death in 1970. In 1967, President Lyndon B. Johnson presented him with the Distinguished Service Medal, the highest peacetime service award. Since his death in 1970, annual service has been held in Normandy, France, in his honor. While president of Texas A&M, Rudder is credited for transforming the university from a small land-grant college to a renowned university. Specifically, he made membership in the Corps of Cadets optional, allowed women to attend, and led efforts to integrate the campus. While the changes were hugely unpopular to the former students, it has been said only President Rudder's heroic military record could pull off such a drastic change. There is no doubt these changes freed Texas A&M to become one of the largest universities in the U.S. There are many reminders of Rudder on campus, including Rudder Tower next to the Memorial Student Center. A special training unit within the Corps of Cadets known as Rudder's Rangers is named in his honor. In honor of their completion of basic camp, the cadets from the Major General James Rudder Regiment will be receiving a 3-gun salute in the form of a cadet cannonade. The host and reviewing officer for today's ceremony is Brigadier General Andy Manera, Deputy Commanding General of the United States Army Cadet Command, Fort Knox, Kentucky. He is accompanied by the Regimental Tactical Officer, Lieutenant Colonel Matthew Stanley. In a moment, the Commander of Troops for Division Units to attention and present arms.
Bring your units to attention and present arms. Company, attention, present arms. Company, attention, present arms.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the rendering of honors to Brigadier General Manera and remain standing for the invocation offered by Chaplain Major Brett Percuchin.
Let us pray. Almighty God, thank you for the weather to enjoy these cadets' milestone event. We rejoice in the past 30 days of growth. You've given them courage and endurance, even the fondness for the dining facility while they were in the field. Lord, help them keep grateful memories of sundry events and the cadre that made it possible. Please grant them safety as they return to their lives, pride of accomplishment, and a new confidence in their ability to participate worthily in the victories this nation must win through your will and to the praise of your glory. In your ineffable name we pray. Amen.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Bring your units to attention. Company!
Stand.
Attention! Company! Attention! Sir, the regiment is formed.
Post colors. Color guard. Center. Mark.
The colors are being restored by the troops.
Sir, the colors are present.
Present the command.
Bring your units to present arms. Present arms. Present arms.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the playing of our national anthem and remain standing for firing of the cadet cannonade. We ask that military personnel in uniform maintain their hand salute until the completion of the cadet cannonade. The United States Army ROTC Cadet Cannonade salutes the three pillars of our service to the nation. Duty, obedience, and disciplined performance despite difficulty or danger. Duty requires self-responsibility and selfless devotion. Honor, encompassing integrity and dedication. Honor is the thread which holds together the fabric of our Army. Country, for which men and women have given their lives. Our country shines as the light of freedom and dignity to the world. Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Bring your units to order. Arms. Orders.
Order.
Arms. Order. Arms.
The Cadet Creed was adopted to instill in Army cadets the values that are critical for successful performance. Cadet Alesis from Howard University will now recite the Cadet Creed.
The Cadet Creed. I am an Army cadet. Soon I will take an oath to become an Army officer, committed to defending the values which make this nation great. Honor is my touchstone. I understand mission first and people always. I am the past, the spirit of those warriors who have made the final sacrifice. I am the present, the scholar and apprentice soldier enhancing my skills in the science of warfare and the arts of leadership. But above all, I am the future warrior leader of the United States Army. May God give me the compassion and judgment to lead and the gallantry in battle to win. I will do my duty. Leadership excellence, sir.
Train to lead.
The greater community of Fort Knox and our national local service organizations are here to show their support to our future Army leaders. These cadets have demonstrated extreme character and service throughout training, and we recognize for their efforts. Also, we kindly ask family and friends to remain seated during the awards presentation. The awardees will be brought forward immediately following the ceremony for pictures.
Mark time. March. Left. Left. Wardies. Halt. Left. East.
The Basic Camp Company Commander Hip Pocket Scholarship is presented by Lieutenant Colonel Wendy Tokash and Lieutenant Colonel James Tully. The scholarship is awarded to the cadet in each basic camp company who exemplifies the characteristics desired in an Army officer. These cadets live the Army values, have impeccable character, and are physically fit. This scholarship pays full tuition and fees or room and board, a $1,200 book allowance, and a generous monthly stipend. This award is presented to Cadet Chloe Hogue from Westchester University of Pennsylvania. And Cadet Emma Dyer from the University of Chicago. The value of the scholarships are $116,800 and $79,700 respectively. The Armed Forces Service Corporation Award is presented by Mrs. Megan Hoffman. The award is given to the cadet who best demonstrates physical readiness. This award is being presented to Cadet Emma Dyer from the University of Chicago. The Military Order of the Purple Heart Award is presented by Sergeant First Class Retired Alonzo Aaron. The award is given to one cadet in each regiment who has shown the most improvement in the development of character and accountability and has met all stated basic camp standards. This award is presented to Cadet Mason Murphy from Texas State University, San Marcos. The Military Order of World Wars Award is presented by Lieutenant Colonel Retired Richard Artisan. The award is presented to the cadet who best demonstrates the ability to apply experiences and capabilities to solve complex tactical problems. This award is presented to Cadet Eric Cisneros from New Mexico State University. The Military Officers Association of America Award is presented by Lieutenant Colonel Retired Richard Artisan. The award is presented to the cadet who demonstrated superior dedication to duty by accepting accountability for self and assigned unit through the employment of team members while applying the fundamentals of leadership. This award is presented to Cadet Matthew Whitney from Texas A&M University. The AUSA Warrior Ethos Award is presented by Major Retired Carl Cornelius. This award is given to the cadet achieving the highest marksmanship score. The award is presented to Cadet James Hale from the University of Alabama, Birmingham. The First Command Financial Services Award is presented by Mrs. Jessica Blaisdell. The award is given to the cadet who demonstrates the leadership traits necessary to encourage teamwork, improve unit cohesion, and reinforce mission accomplishment. This award is presented to Cadet Nicholas Solis from Texas A&M University. The Armed Bank Performance Award as they relate to a complex environment. This award is for the Cadet Joshua Seeley from the University of Central Florida. The Reserve Officers Association Award is presented by Major General Retired Bill Barron. The award is given to the cadet who is the best reflection of characteristics of a comprehensive soldier and family fitness by demonstrating resilience, the potential for enhanced performance to cope with adversity, and better perform in stressful situations and to thrive in life. This award is presented to Miguel Rivera from Texas A&M Corpus Christi. The Society of American Military Engineers Award is presented by Ms. Karen Tenfeld. The award is given to the cadet who is enrolled in an engineering major and possesses observably improved problem-solving skills. This award is presented to Cadet Williams Mora from the University of Houston. The Bold Leader Spirit Award is presented by Ms. Gwen Avery. The award is given to the cadet who demonstrates the ability to apply appropriate motivational techniques, inspirational leadership, and demonstrates the spirit of a leader. This award is presented to Cadet Delaney Hilton from Brigham Young University. The USAA Warrior Spirit Award is presented by Command Sergeant Major Retired Joe Zettelmoyer. The award is given to the cadet that best demonstrates the Army profession, ethics, and officership while best exemplifying the warrior spirit. This award is presented to Cadet Jared Mitchell from the University of Central Florida. The American Legion Commander's Award is presented by Chief Warrant Officer 3 Retired Stephen Schaefer. To the cadet who best demonstrates the characteristics essential in the discipline practices of our duty and reflected in our time-honored customs, courtesies, and traditions. This award is presented to Cadet David Gaddis from Pittsburgh State University.
Good morning. Congratulations. You ready to head home? You got any family here today? What time will you get back home today? That'll be good.
The National Guard Association Award is presented by Major Anthony Thomas. The award is given to the cadet that demonstrates the most improvement in physical and mental preparedness in the advanced ROTC curriculum. This award is presented to Cadet Samantha Hernandez from Mississippi College. The CST Coin of Excellence is presented by Lieutenant Colonel James Tully. The award is given to the cadet who demonstrates the most improvement in physical and mental preparedness for the advanced ROTC curriculum. This award is being presented to Cadet Britton Ham from The Ohio State University. completion of the ceremony, today's awardees will return to the field for individual congratulations and photo opportunities. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in giving our awardees another big round of applause.
Hey! Come left. Come on. Left, 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 right, left, 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 right, left, 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 right, left, left.
Ladies and gentlemen, the guest speaker for today's ceremony, Brigadier General Andy Manera, Deputy Commanding General, United States Army Cadet Command, Fort Knox, Kentucky.
Hey, good morning. How's everybody doing? All right. You did, for General Evans, you're much better than that. So good morning. How's everybody doing? All right. Thank you. I'm going to try something a little bit different. Cadets, good morning. How are you doing? All right. We can do a little bit better than that. Cadets, good morning. All right, because that was loud and thunderous, I'm going to put you at rest, but I want you to continue to pay attention. So rest. Color guard at you too. All right, so good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us here to recognize the accomplishments of the 6th Regiment of the U.S. Army Cadet Command's basic camp. You should be immensely proud of these cadets from all over the country, from diverse backgrounds, who 31 days ago embarked on a journey that less than 0.5% of Americans are willing to raise their hand to swear an oath to this great country, to not only serve our nation's military, but to lead our nation's military, and to lead our most precious resources, our sons and daughters, potentially in combat, to defend our way of life. So I'm absolutely honored to host today's ceremony and to highlight their accomplishments. So it's particularly rewarding for me, so I'm not going to tell you how long ago, but you can do the math, but in 1989, I stood right out there as a basic camp cadet, and that's where my journey in the Army started. I hope that your journey in ROTC and that your journey in the Army is as rewarding to you all as it has been to me. So I promise to keep my remarks short, if you cadets will stay with me, because we have some of our biggest supporters that are in the crowd, and one young lady, Ms. Barbara Prophet, comes to every ceremony, and she's got the hook if I go too long, and she's ready to pull that hook. And she's also the one that says who can come back next year to speak at graduation. So I want to make sure I stay on that list. Because Barbara, I think we've removed a couple after this year. So 30 days ago, I had the honor of welcoming your cadets in front of you to Fort Knox and the Cadet Summer Training. I highlighted to them the importance the Army places in developing future leaders and the all-star cast that we assemble every year to support their cadets. From all of our ROTC programs and from Army and active and reserve divisions throughout the Army, we bring them all here to Fort Knox, and they are solely focused on the success of your cadets. This is the largest exercise and leadership development event that the Army conducts every year. It is a big deal. But let me let you in on a little secret. Do you know what truly says that it's a big deal? So what truly says it's a big deal is that we have a band. And that the Army is fully invested in what we do here at Summer Training and developing future leaders by the presence of that band. So I'd like to right now just spend a little bit of time in recognizing the band that we have out here today, the all-star members from the 100th, 313th, and the 208th Army bands who supported Cadet Command in Fort Knox with over 50 ceremonies during the summer, and doing very rough math, so don't check my math. They played to a live audience of over 10,000 people and a live streaming audience of well over 25,000. Not to mention, they performed to 3 of our 4 ACOM 4-star commanders. So cadets and audience, please join me in a round of applause for the band. All right, and to the cadets, hey cadets, I've been watching bands for 28 years, and I've never seen a band member fall out of a formation. And those are some pretty big tubas they're carrying around. Okay, so in front of you stands our future Army leaders. These students have committed to being U.S. Army officers. They are balancing education, extracurricular activities, rigorous leadership and military training with their ROTC brethren, and maybe they have a little bit of time for a social life. These cadets have spent the last 31 days here at Fort Knox developing the leadership and critical skills necessary to succeed in ROTC and then ultimately the Army. While many of their classmates enjoyed lazy days, hanging out by the pool, sipping cool beverages, and being gently reminded not to run by their lifeguards, these cadets were being screamed at by drill sergeants, and they dreamed of opening their MRE the next day and finding that coveted chili mac or cheese tortellini. At least I think that's what's still in the MREs. Special recognition to the drill sergeants from the 104th, the reserve component. I don't know that all of you know this, but they come here every year to train your cadets. They are the ones that are with them from dusk to dawn and make a huge impact and change those cadets, while they are here for summer training. So thanks to the drill sergeants for mentoring these young cadets. So since they arrived, the cadets have trained in basic rifle marksmanship, Army physical fitness, confidence training on high ropes courses, obstacle courses, small unit force-on-force operations, foot marches, and of course they've endured the Kentucky heat and humidity, which they're continuing to endure right now as I continue to talk, without the benefits of a pool to cool off in, although they can tell you about the refreshing qualities of an Army immersion cooler. Early mornings, late nights, and exhaustion have been their routine, so they have made it this far with the hard work and determination and lots of support. And then long before they arrived this summer, they had the Army, another Army by their side, an army of family and friends and cadre who have cheered them on and supported their decision to join ROTC and become an Army officer. So I know General Evans already talked about it earlier, but once again, I'd like to extend a personal thanks on behalf of the Army and on behalf of a grateful nation to all the families and friends that are in the stands today and supporting these cadets. Thank you for your support, and thank you for your support to the future leaders that are out in the formation today. And to the cadets, please remember the sage advice that General Evans provided you earlier, that when you get done with this, please thank your loved ones and thank them often. They will be here long after your journey in ROTC and the Army finishes. So now to the cadets, just a few brief words to you all. So what a month. 31 days. Basic camp has probably tested you in ways that you have never imagined. Physically and mentally, you have been pushed to your limits and well beyond. You probably learned that leadership is a contact sport. It requires daily interaction. I imagine many of you are nursing not only physical, but mental bruises from all the leadership over the last 31 days. While at basic camp, you have learned a lot about technical skills. You've learned a lot about Army weaponry. And while everything you have done is important in isolation, there's a bigger picture and a few things that I want to leave with you that I hope you take with you as you continue in your journey in ROTC and the Army. First, your attitude is contagious. If you maintain high standards, a positive outlook, and an atmosphere where excellence is the norm, not the exception, others around you will follow. Your fellow cadets are looking at you as an example. And make no mistake, your soldiers in the future will also. So excellence does require more work, and there's always people out there that you're going to encounter who are willing to do the bare minimum. There's some days that you may even want to do just enough. But that's where I'm asking you to persevere, to take care of our most precious resources, America's sons and daughters. The nation demands that you go the extra mile, and you always strive for excellence in word and deed. When you model what you expect, those around you will work to meet those expectations, and you know what? Your peers will work to outdo you. You will then be the torchbearer for what is right, and one by one, others will follow. So don't misinterpret this. So demonstrating high standards and striving for excellence does not mean you have to be the smartest person in the room. And there are a few times in life that any of us truly are the expert. To be successful, you don't have to have all the solutions. You just have to know how to generate those solutions. You have to be smart enough to know how to harness the expertise in your formations and have the self-confidence to utilize their knowledge. Leverage the expertise of those around you. Remember, a good idea only becomes great when it is shared. And if you rely on those around you to share their knowledge and experience, we will all be better for it. And then finally, never forget that the Army is a people business. The secret to our Army is not our weaponry and it's not our modern equipment. Those are just tools. Always remember that in the Army, our strength is our people. Lead them with integrity. Lead them with a positive attitude. Lead them with character, humility, and confidence. Remember that your soldiers will not care how much you know until they know how much you care about them. By example, you will then be that officer that your troops will lead and will want to follow. And you'll go from being just a lieutenant in the Army to their lieutenant. And once you are their lieutenant, they will make sure that you succeed in everything that you do. So in closing, I know you've been dreaming for days, maybe weeks, maybe the entire 31 days of going home. And finally tonight, you'll trade in your open bay barracks for your own bed. And if you're lucky, you may get a homemade bowl of cheese tortellini. You'll be so exhausted as soon as your head hits the pillow, you'll fall asleep, and then hopefully you're not still dreaming about drill sergeants. So tomorrow's a new day, but you are not the same person you were when you left home 31 days ago. So take the lessons, good and bad, and use them to shape your tomorrow. Use them to be a better leader. Use them to be the soldier this great nation needs you to be. Congratulations on your accomplishments, and I look forward to seeing all of you back here for advanced camp next summer. And I'm told we'll even save your favorite MRE for you. All right, let's get back to parade rest. 3 stars here, leadership excellence.
Bring your units to attention. Company, attention. Company, attention.
Attachment, post. Forward, march. and review.
Pass and review.
Automatic sequence. Right. Face. Upward. Up.
Right turn. Right turn. March.
At this time, the 6th Regiment will perform the ceremonial pass and review. Please remember to stand and render honors to the nation as the colors pass. Now, passing the duty stands, 88th Regiment Division Band. The Sergeant Class of Now, passing the duty stands, say graduation cadet Ryan Davis from Newman University. Now, passing the duty stand is Alpha Company, led by Cadet Caleb Bryant from Florida A&M University, and accompanied by their drill sergeant from the 104th Training Command.
All right, Drill Sergeant, good job.
Now, passing the duty stand is the color guard, led by Drill Sergeant Corey Madison from the 104th Training Command. Now, passing the duty stand is Bravo Company, led by Cadet Margaret Whittington from Edinburgh University, Pennsylvania, and accompanied by their drill sergeant from the 104th Training Command.
concludes the ceremony. Leadership excellence, sir.
Train to lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes the 6th Regiment Cadet Summer Training 2019 graduation ceremony. As a reminder,